Hey traders, welcome to WeTradeWaves weekly forex forecast. Guys, I really hope all of you are doing well, and those of you who are new to WeTradeWaves, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon to not miss any update, and make sure to keep watching till the end. This is our YouTube channel. All our official links are in the description under this video. So it's WeTradeWaves, as you can see. If we scroll down, this is our last video here, our last forex forecast. And before we start, I just want to say thank you for all of you are liking and commenting on our videos. The comments, guys, really actually it means a lot to us. And again, this shows actually that you are liking and you are watching the videos till the end. Why this is important to watch till the end? Because as usual, I'll cover all this that you can see at the right side of the screen, from the XY to euro dollar, pound dollar, gold, all this that you can see here. And last week, like I said before, I gave you actually pound dollar top down analysis, and the week before we gave the dollar, the XY, and we gave gold as well. In today's forecast, I'll cover some of the structures in details as well. I'll cover all the list, and on top of that, I'll give you the top down analysis for US30. So even Bitcoin, actually, the structure is interesting. Anyway, without wasting any more time on that, let's get started with the XY. And again, make sure to keep watching till the end. And those of you who are new, subscribe, hit the bell icon to not miss any update, tip, or move. And make sure to amend the settings of the video to the 4K so you can see it with the best resolution, okay? So for the XY, what's happening here, Alan? Why the market is actually kept pushing to the upside, and what is the next wave? Last week, we're expecting market to give us actually a corrective structure to the downside. Despite that, market is still actually making the structure. In other means, the structure is still in the making. Nothing has changed, and I'll cover for you the details regarding this one right now. This is the wave to the upside. It's an impulsive wave now, all right? And this wave, it's strong. We have momentum within this wave from here to the upside. And in all the cases, the next structure, the next wave, it should be toward the downside, okay? So in other means, any setup that I will take for the dollar, I will trade, any trade setup that I will watch, I would say, for the dollar, it will be toward the downside. In other means, any sell setup we get, we'll go for it. Why is that? Because this up wave, it has to give us a drop. And this drop, even if market go to the upside, to break this top once more, we will get a drop as a corrective structure minimum. So this is the wave that we'll be trading. This is the wave that we'll be focusing on before any next wave or any next structure. All of you know that in a few weeks' time, in 3 weeks, we will have the US elections. So market will be messy. Market will actually, I would say, mess around regarding the structure here before the next move. Okay, regardless if it's the upside or it's to the downside. The KPIs, will read them actually step by step, day by day, week by week, and all the details regarding the fundamental analysis. Most of you know that we covered this one inside the Sunday sessions. Every Sunday by T, we go into the detail of the fundamental analysis, okay? I just give you here, I'm just giving you here the bias, the direction, and some of the tips regarding the structures, which are very, very important, by the way, okay? So for this one, back to the DXY, back to the structure. In all the cases, this is what we are expecting next, a corrective structure downwards to the downside. All right, Alan, what if market will keep pushing to the upside from here? If that's the case, we are happy to miss this buy setup. In other means, any buy setup here, if market give us the buy setup from this level, we will ignore it. Without a corrective structure, any buy setup that we get from the current level, we might ignore it. Why I'm hiding the drawings? Because I just want to show you that we might be getting something similar to this one here. So this is the up wave, and this is the up wave. Anytime market can start a corrective structure similar to this one here. This is the wave, and this is the move that we'll be trading to the downside. Okay? Is that clear? That's for now. Of course, we can see more waves in the after this corrective structure, but I'll keep that for the next few weeks because we need the structure to finish, to build the waves before we actually build into it. All right? So for this one, like I said, the next wave, I hope it's clear. The structure is not changing. The drop will be coming, and this is the wave that we'll be trading next for the dollar. All right, guys? If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section. I'll actually answer you. That's regarding the XY. Euro dollar for this one, market actually as well kept pushing to the downside. This was just a small corrective structure. This is the 4 hours. If you go to 1 hour and 15 minutes, you will see actually market gave us a clear corrective structure to the upside before the next drop. All right? So back to the 4 hours here. This is a tiny corrective structure here. You cannot see it clearly in the 4 hours, but it's a corrective structure to the upside here. If you get into the buy, it will be either a break even or a small win in this one to the upside. After that, one more drop. market went to the downside. That's actually is not changing the structure, guys. This wave is just extending to the downside, okay? So in other means, this is still the wave that market needs to correct, all right? And the corrective structure will be something like this, to the upside. This can be impulsive wave or corrective structure. We are expecting this now to be a corrective structure. This is not important. In all the cases, the wave or the direction is toward the upside. Even if we get a corrective structure, one more drop, the direction is toward the upside, guys, all right? So we are expecting a wave similar to this one, but in reverse, all right? So what's the bias, what's the direction, what's the setup here? We will be looking for the buy setups for euro dollar if we get any of the buy setups, okay? Again, this can be impulsive or corrective. The levels will be shared by T during the Sunday session that will be conducted every Sunday at 12 p.m. UK time. For those of you who don't know the details regarding this one, that's the Sunday session, and that's actually what we cover inside the Sunday session. And if you want to get access to our program, to WW Pro, this is all what you will get inside this one. The details is in the description and on our website. Description is actually, we have all our official links in the description. Be aware, guys, of the scammers. Like I said before, we will never message you first, okay? So again, I'm repeating this because this is critical. All our official links are in the description under this video. Pound dollar for this one, it's same. I covered actually the top-down analysis for this one last week. I really hope if you are not actually aware about the top-down analysis, you can go back and watch the last week's video. It's on our YouTube channel, this one. If I go to YouTube, this is our YouTube channel. And if you scroll down, this is the last week's video. As you can see here, 6 days ago. All right? So I'll minimize this and go back to pound dollar. If I go to the 4 hours, what's happening here? After this up wave, if you remember, this was actually a buy setup here to the upside. After this buy setup, we get a corrective structure. And after that, market went to the upside and we've got this drop. At the moment, we are within this wave, guys, from here to here. This is the impulsive wave that needs a corrective structure. Okay? So even if market go down to break this low once more or not, the wave is toward the upside. The next wave, the next direction is toward the upside. Some of you who are actually, I would say, aware or like who knows regarding the chart patterns, they might see this as head and shoulder pattern. For us, we see structures and we see waves differently. All right? That's why, guys, it's very important to learn the structures, because once you start to see the waves, once you start to see the charts the way we see it, you cannot unsee it. All right? So that's why it might be actually head and shoulders pattern for those of you who look for that. I'm repeating, we see the structures differently and we trade differently. All right? What I mean by that, to have an edge in the market, you have to learn wave analysis. You have to learn weighted waves, wave analysis concept, because this will give you the edge, will give you high accuracy. And once you learn how to trade correctly based on our program, based on the setups inside our program, you will get a better win rate actually. All right? And of course, you can make a lot of money if you have a good risk management and money management system. All of this, all what I'm saying is covered inside WW Pro membership. The details on our website. So for this one, the direction is towards the upside. If we get a buy setup, we'll go for the buy setups here. And that's the move that we'll be looking for. Of course, this can be just a small corrective structure like that and then drop. The details will be covered by T during the Sunday session because we have more than one possibility. And for that as well, our seniors who are doing actually the daily sessions, they'll be giving you the details regarding the structure day by day on a daily basis. All right? Anyway, regarding the bias, I think this is clear. Gold for this one, market actually pushed to the upside. If I go and zoom in here just to show you, after this corrective structure here, we've got this trap up, corrective structure. This was some sort of expansion here. And we've got this up wave, corrective structure up. And after that, this turns out to be a corrective structure. So if you get in the buy here, you must have made small profits or break even. And if you get into the sell after this corrective structure, you must have made money. Now, all these waves, we can read them step by step, wave by wave, because this ended up to be a corrective structure like this. An extended corrective structure. In the middle, we have some sort of contracting flat. So why I'm covering this, guys, because for you to understand and get the updates regarding the structure, you have to be us on a daily basis, because the structure might change during the day. Get me? So if you get in the buy here, like I said, market went to the upside. It ended up to be a corrective structure and then drop. We broke this low. Let me go to the 1 hour just to show you the change of structure here. This is important. Okay? So if I go to the 1 hour now for gold, we've got this up wave, corrective structure up. So if you get in the buy here, like I said, you must end up with break even or small win. Now after that, market dropped, gave us a corrective structure drop, and we broke this low. Once market broke this low here, again, if you cannot see the candles, guys, make sure to amend the settings to the 4K of the YouTube video. All right. So under this low, we've got the change of structure. Market went up, it gave us some sort of expansion here, and then the big drop. Now this level, I hope actually all of you remember the levels covered by during the last Sunday session, because we covered these levels in detail for WW Pro members, even the ones they update. Okay, because remember, we have this one, we have the Sunday session, we have the monthly update, and we have the daily session as well for WW Pro members. So for this one, market dropped, gave us a pullback, which ended up to be a contracting flat here, and then another drop. This is the complete structure for gold. After this complete structure, market started to push to the upside. So if you took this buy, you must have made money. So this buy will end up to be a small win or break even. This sell will end up to be a win, and this buy will end up to be a win as well. Okay, why this buy? Because market is still trending to the upside. Remember, corrective structure up, and this corrective structure up again. What's next? If we get a corrective structure, another push up will be coming to break this top once more. All right. So again, if you are in the buy, make sure to manage your profits. Take partial profits, leave the rest at break even. And if you are not in, wait for market to give you a corrective structure before you go to the upside. All right. This corrective structure, guys, is needed before any buy setup. All right, guys, this is for those of you who are biased to the upside. Those who are biased to the downside, you have to wait for market to give you a push up, break the top, and give you a sell setup. Or the other scenario, if we get a sudden drop, if you are biased to the downside, wait for market to give you a drop, corrective structure, then this will be the confirmation that market will be falling. For now, looks like market will push to the upside based on the current market condition. Okay, again, if you are lost, you can just rewatch the video. This is a potential complete structure for now. Any corrective structure is buy opportunity for those who are biased to the upside. Is that key, guys? And those who are biased to the downside, I covered for you the other scenario, the alternative scenario. For me personally, I'm biased to the upside for now. Aussie dollar, for this one, market actually kept pushing to the downside. This is the first wave. And what's next? A corrective structure to the upside is due now. Anytime market give us a buy setup, we will go for it. This wave, you can make a lot of money, guys, trading one wave, by the way. Okay, that's why analysis is one part. Trading the right way, or like trading the next wave, is a total different story. That's why you need a complete system, because if you know where the market is going next and you cannot maximize profits, you will be gambling the next wave. Let me repeat that. If you know where the market is going next and you don't have a complete trading system, if you don't have a good risk to reward system, and you don't know how to trade correctly, you cannot maximize profits trading the next wave, you are gambling the next move, guys. You should not do that. That's why you have to have a complete system in order to trade correctly, analyze correctly, have a correct bias, have an edge, and at the same time have a complete trading system that gives you a button rate and teach you actually how to maximize profits when you are right and how to minimize losses when you are wrong. Once you have that, this is actually how you will crack the system. Okay? All of this again is inside WW Pro. And by the way, just as a quick update, next week we'll be shifting to Discord, most probably, if the team will finish all what they are doing at the moment. The Discord community, our community actually, it will be, it's big anyway. So a lot of things are on the way, by the regarding that. I'll show you this one just quickly before, just to give you hints regarding what inside the Discord. So this will be actually the community from next week onwards. Again, our Slack members, you will receive emails. You will receive emails from us regarding how to jump or how to shift to Discord. On top of that, all our WW Pro members, you will receive the notifications. Will notify you inside the dashboard, inside the Slack. So all the transition will be smooth and it will be actually secure for all of you. So regarding that, this is the Discord community. All the channels will be here, as you can see. And everything will be covered, guys, inside this one. All the pairs that you can see, the general commodities, indices, we will cover all the pairs. And of course, the Sunday, Wednesday sessions, trades of the week, months and year, daily sessions, daily recordings, the trading room, and all of this. The trade setups as well, they will be here, and all what you can see. Again, it's something big. Our team is working on it. They will finish, most probably, they will finish it next week or the week after. Anyway, we have our Slack community at the moment, but we'll be shifting to Discord very, very soon. So for this one, just an update for our Slack members and our WW Pro members. So for this, Aussie dollar, up is the move. Okay, of course guys, to get access to Discord you have to join WW Pro membership, those of you are watching on YouTube. So New Zealand dollar for this one, market as well extending this impulsive wave, and anytime we will be getting the up wave as a corrective structure to the upside or as an impulsive wave. In all the cases, even if we get one more fall to break this low once more, the bias is towards the upside, guys. All right, if I get a buy setup, I'll go for it. If I get a sell setup, I will ignore it. Even if market will fall like that, it's not my trade. All right, I'll be happy to miss this move rather than trading this one to the downside and missing this up wave. All right, that's why guys, it's very important to subscribe, hit the bell icon to not miss any update, and keep following on a weekly basis and keep watching till the end. Like I said, I'll cover actually for you US30 top down analysis shortly. Dollar yen for this one, we are still biased to the downside. By the way, regarding this, market is just extending this wave up, corrective structure up. We will be getting most probably another up wave here. We might get an extending, expanding structure. It might be a running flat. In all the cases, one will push up before the next drop. So this wave is extending to the upside. Anytime market will give you a buy setup, you can go for it because market can keep pushing to the upside, or like can push the upside once more. If you want to trade this one, you can go for it. But after this up wave, a drop will be coming. All right, which wave to trade is up to you. Personally, I'll be focusing on the sell setups because in all the cases, a drop should be coming. Alan, what if you are wrong and market keep pushing to the upside like this? If that's the case, I'll be happy to miss the buy setup, guys. All right, because remember, your job is not to be right. Your job is to maximize profits when you are right. You need to really understand that and memorize it. I repeat it. Your job as a trader is not to be right. Even personally, I'm not looking to be right. I'm looking actually to maximize profits when I'm right and minimize losses when I'm wrong, because you cannot be right all the times. No one can. And again, this is not the goal. This is not the job. Make sense? So your job as a professional trader is to maximize profits when you are right and minimize losses when you are wrong. And of course, you have to follow a trading plan every single time. Otherwise, you'll be gambling the next wave. That's why I always emphasize on investing in yourself. Learn how to trade correctly before you risk your money. Otherwise, you will keep losing money and accounts again and again, and you will be wasting time and money every single month and every single week. Why to do that? It's your hard-earned money. If you love trading, learn it from the right mentors. Learn it from the right people. Are we the right ones? Do your due diligence regarding us. Do your research. Search for us on Trustpilot, on Google, on YouTube. See what actually the people are saying under the comment section. Check our success stories. Check our Instagram page. Check the stories here so you know if we are the right people for you or not, if we are the right community. But what I can tell based on the trust, based on the our passion, based on what our members are saying, we are the best. All right. So for that, regarding dollar yen, if market will push to the upside, I will ignore it. And if market will give me a buy setup here under this drop, we might get into the buy just to scalp this wave to the upside. And after that, we'll be getting a drop. Of course, these are three waves. Which wave to trade is up to you. More details regarding this one, if this will be one of our trades of the week or not, this will be covered by T during the Sunday session every Sunday at 12 p.m. UK time. Again, regarding the Sunday session, I think you know the details. Dollar Swiss for this one, market actually is messy. We'll be getting most probably one more drop, another push up, and market will just mess around here before the US elections. So for that, this might be just a corrective structure, a complex structure, messy structure before the next wave. Now, regarding the messy structures, do not think that you cannot make money. For scalpers, it's the best. And by the way, wave analysis for scalpers is the best trading system that you can learn. All right? Because imagine knowing where the market will be going on every single wave and for the 3 to 4 waves in advance. That's something only wave analysis, only weighted wave analysis concept can give you that edge. All right. So for that, market will be actually messing around here before the next big wave. All right. Dollar CAD for this one, market went to the upside and we broke this top. We've got a change of structure. This is, by the way, one of our trades of the month. We're waiting for market to give us a corrective structure. If market were to give us a corrective structure here, this would have been a perfect buy to the upside. Also, last week we said if you're biased to the downside, most probably market will go to the downside. If market were to go to the downside, it will drop here impulsively and break this low before the next up wave. Market went to the upside. We've got a change of structure here, and then after this up wave, small pullback, and then up again. Even here, we didn't get any big corrective structure. So for this one, market went to the upside all the way from here to here. This wave, it needs to give us a corrective structure now. This corrective structure, it will be small or bigger one in all the cases. After this corrective structure, another push up will be coming. Because once market went to the upside to break this top, we've got a change of structure. The market will go to the upside, but without giving us any big corrective structure. We've got this up, a small pullback, and then up again. So for that, for this one, a corrective structure is expected here before the next up wave. This corrective structure, it can be big or small. If we get a corrective structure here and then push up, a big corrective structure will come before the next move. All right. So all depends on what the market will give us here before the next structure. US oil for this one, market went to the upside after this up wave, corrective structure up, and then a pullback up again. What's next? Looks like might give us a corrective structure, another push up. US oil is, I would say, is bullish. We are expecting market to go to the upside again. And of course, we can get a bigger or massive corrective structure. In all the cases, the move for US oil is toward the upside. Any such setup we get, we will ignore it and we'll go for any buy setup that market will give us. Bitcoin for this one, market actually is moving as expected. And I hope all of you remember what we were explaining regarding this one from the past few months. Okay, so for this, from here we said market is bullish, from here we said market is bullish, and from here we said market needs to talk to us. If you remember that, guys, give us thumbs up and leave a comment. By the way, also we said here, if market needs to push to the upside, it will give us drop, corrective structure drop, and then the next up wave. All of this, guys, we knew it before market give any move. That's the power of knowledge, and that's the power of knowing how to read the structures correctly. Again, from this move, or like once market broke this top, we said market needs to talk to us. If you remember that during the Saturday sessions and during the Sunday sessions as well. Okay, so after that, market gave us a drop, corrective structure, drop, and the market is pushing to the upside. Alan, why all of this? Why all this hassle? This is, guys, market makers framework. They do this always, again and again and again. Why not market actually pushing up from here like that to the upside? Because they want to make sure most of the retail traders are out before the next move. This is what they do, guys, always. And this explanation, I have explained it here on YouTube more than once. And the detailed explanation about how to trade these waves, how to understand this framework is inside WW Pro, inside the masterclass, and inside the Q&A sessions recording. Okay, so for this one, an example regarding this structure, just to show you, like I showed you the XY, an example of the structure. Look at this. So we've got a drop, corrective structure drop before the next up wave. Drop, corrective structure drop before the next up wave. Our buys were from exactly this level. So if you are in the buy, you must be in profits, manage your trades, and let the market unfold. What's next? Before I cover what's next, I want to give you more examples regarding what I just covered here. Look at this. Up, corrective structure up, and then the drop. All right? So here, up, in this one, drop, corrective structure drop, and then the up wave. Here, drop, corrective structure drop, and then the up wave. If I want to give you more examples, look at this one. Drop, corrective structure drop, and then the next up wave. And so on, so forth. I'm explaining you this one, guys. I'm giving you hints and tips just for you are watching till the end, who are paying attention, just to know what to look for before you trade the next wave. All right? This is one of the setups. This is one of the structures. This is one of the patterns that we teach. All right? So for this one, perfect, Alan. What's next? What's regarding Bitcoin? I'm expecting Bitcoin, guys, to keep pushing to the upside now. All right? To break this one, to break this top minimum. And in the best case scenario, going all the way up to break this top once more. All right? So again, it's bullish as always. And step by step, wave by wave, all of you know the structures. You know what's next here, and you know all these ones. Up, this is a corrective structure, and then up. Where the structure will be changing here, if we get a sharp move to the downside and market break this low. If that happens, we'll get a change of structure. I hope, guys, this is helpful. Again, I'm trying to give you some tips and some hints. So those of you who are watching till now, you know what to do and you are actually learning something new. US30 for this one. Remember, we said market is bullish, up, corrective structure up, corrective structure, and one more push up. Market is here now. We have reached actually the levels, all the levels that we were mentioning during the Saturday and during the Sunday sessions as well, and during the daily sessions, during the Wednesday update. All the sessions, guys, that I'm mentioning are the sessions for WW Pro members, okay? So regarding top-down analysis, what's regarding US30 and how we can make money trading this one? All right, this is not actually the full chart. Let me go to probably other chart just to show you. If I choose FXCM, that's it. So for this one, if I go to the weekly chart, look at this. US30 is bullish. We all know that, right? As you can see, it's an uptrend. It's a crazy uptrend, by the way, okay? Again, a lot more details regarding these ones here were explained by you inside one of the Sunday sessions. And the recording is inside the dashboard and the recording archive of the weekly sessions, okay? So for this one, this is an uptrend. It's bullish. So those of you are looking from the investing point of view, of course, you want to buy US30, all right? And this one, if you are trading US30, you have to think differently. So as you can see, look at this. We've got this up wave, we've got the corrective structure here, and we've got this up move. Pullback, whatever, an up wave, and then a corrective. So I want to show you something which is very important. That's why I'm going for the top-down analysis. We've got a corrective structure here, another corrective structure here, and then this drop. If you remember, this was 2008 crisis, and I want to show you something around the structure which is scary, okay? So look at this. After this one, after this top, market went all the way down to break this low, all right? Why not from here, market went to the upside? Why not from this level? From here to the upside. This is, again, it was another big trap, another manipulation to just trap people here to go for the buy setup. Remember, it's not only retail traders. I'm talking about big investors, big money, big hedge funds, big companies. They will go for the buy setup here before market breaking this low. Why? Because they will think it's an uptrend. And for the logical, I would say, explanation and logical behavior of an uptrend, market will not break this low. Market will not break this low. It's actually high, higher low, higher high, higher low. It's a series of higher highs and higher lows, an uptrend, all right? This is the basic of the structures, guys, all right? And that's why a lot of traders, a lot of investors will think that this is a buy. And they will go for this buy here, putting stop loss under this low. They put stop loss or they go for invalidation, they close the trade. Regardless, they will get out under this low. All people who are actually trading with the trend, who are trend followers, they will get out under this low. No question. 90% of them, I would say, okay? Because the 10% of them who will not get out here, they will be losing their accounts later in other scenario, okay? Again, I'll get back into, or like for this explanation in some of the future videos. So for this one, again, market went to the downside here. We broke this low before they push market to the upside. And this is crazy manipulation regarding how market makers framework they work over and over and over again. Remember this from 2008. We are now in 2024 and market will never change the structure. That's why it's very, very important. By the way, this is an expanding flat. For those of you who are asking what I'm trying to say, this is an expanding flat. This is a pattern that we teach all members, and this pattern repeats itself over and over and over again on all the charts, on any tradable asset, on any time frame, on anything actually. Why? Because understanding wave analysis, or like mastering weighted wave analysis concept, is all about understanding the mass psychology of all market participants. And this will never change. All right? That's something, guys, very important what I'm saying. If you pay attention to it, you will understand the importance or like why you need to learn wave analysis, why you have to learn weighted wave analysis concept. Because if you are still stuck in the indicators, in the moving averages, and the candlestick patterns, don't you think that we know the dojis, the engulfing patterns, the pin bars, all this stuff? We know them. But if this were working, why we will change? Why we will go for our invention regarding some of our findings as well, regarding wave analysis? Of course, it's a combination of more than one methodology. Like I said before, Elliott waves, smart money concept, our findings, chart patterns, candlestick patterns, is a combination. And the combination is just to get the edge, to get the direction, to get the bias. On top of that, that's why we have the complete system. That's why we have the membership. On top of that, we have the trading system that we will teach you on how to trade correctly. Because if you know where the market is going next, and you don't know how to execute the trades, how to execute the strategies, you don't have a strategy to execute it correctly and maximize profits, it's a waste of time. You will be just gambling the next wave. You get me? So that's why it's important to learn how to trade correctly before you risk your money. So again, you have to learn wave analysis, and once you do that, on top of that, like I said, we have the trading system. On top of that, we have the psychology part, and on top of that, we have our community, our private community, which is full of professional, successful traders worldwide. It's a global trading community. Again, it's the best trading community that you can ever join, and everything is inside, from the trading tools to the tips to the sessions to the support to the communication to the platforms. Everything, guys, is inside one solution, which is WW Pro. Anyway, back to this one. If you're interested, you can join us. Try us for 1 month. If you don't like, you can cancel. All right. But anyway, for this one, this is an expanding flat. Like I said, regarding the drop down analysis, this is an expanding flat. They made sure here everybody is out with this drop, and then they push market to the upside. They kept repeating this one, guys, every single step of the way. Look at this one. With this one, they have done the same. With this one, they have done the same. With this one, if you remember, this was 2020, 2019, 2020 here. And you remember this crash, this drop. After that, market went to the upside. And this was, again, an expansion, right? This is an expanding triangle, by the way, before market pushed to the upside. Expanding triangle is one of the important patterns as well that you have to learn. It's actually 2 more legs than expanding flat. So expanding flat is 3-wave structure. Expanding triangle is 5-wave structure, all right? I promised you previously in the last week's video that I will give you the explanation of the expanding triangle. So look at this one, just to give you an example. I'll show you 2 more structures, 2 more examples regarding this one, all right? Drop, up, drop, up, drop, and then up. This is called expanding triangle. It's a corrective structure. Started here, just to show you, and ended here. This is a perfect buy for weighted waivers if they were able to catch this as an expanding triangle, okay? And again, this is one example. I'll show you more examples regarding this one, and then I'll come back to this US30. If I go to pound dollar, just to show you, look at this. If I go to here, daily chart, or 4 hours will be more than enough, and I go back here, look at this. I'll go back, guys, to US30 shortly. Just I want to cover for you the expanding triangle structure and pattern for all of you are still watching till the end, okay? That's why I always say keep watching till the end. I always give you tips and advice, and this will help you a lot. This is an expanding triangle here for pound dollar, okay? So we've got this drop. As you can see, it's 5 waves corrective structure. Up, drop, break this low, up, break the top, down, break this low, up, break the top, and then drop. These are the 5 wave structures, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The expanding triangle, it's a corrective structure. It's 5 waves corrective structure. Started here and ended here. And this was the perfect sell. If I zoom out to the daily, just to show you again one more example, and it will be actually more than enough for today. This is another expanding triangle here for pound dollar. Don't you think we know that? We know it. So up, drop. I'll change the color here for you in blue. Up, drop. Let's go for yellow. Up, drop, up, and then this drop. This expanding triangle started here and ended here. As you can see from its name, expanding triangle, which means market will break the low and break the top every time a new leg will be coming. And this leg, it should be actually impulsive wave in this scenario. Anyway, I'm not giving you actually, I'll not give you more explanation regarding this one because this is not fair for WW Pro. But again, I hope you get the idea. Back to the US30. I'll go to the 4 hours now. I'll go back to the daily just to explain again the structure. Let me go to the full picture. I hope, guys, you are not lost. So back to this one. I'll go to this is the daily. Let's go to weekly again, just to show you. This is the start of it again, guys, all right? For US30, this is the start of it. Up, corrective structure up. This was the manipulation, expanding flat here is 3-wave structure. And then here we have expanding triangle, 5 waves corrective structure. We've got up, corrective structure up, and market is pushing to the upside. What's next? Like I said before, as an investor, you should look for buy. Just invest, keep investing. And if you want, again, I'm giving you guys more than I should, but it's fine. This is all, it's some sort of thank you for all of you are liking and commenting on a weekly basis. And if you like, guys, our forecasts, please give us thumbs up and leave a comment. I'm personally reading every single comment. And at the same time, I'll try to reply to any comment if you have any questions for me regarding that, okay? So for this, another advice for those of you who like to invest, you can go for something called average, right? So you can actually keep buying every time market move to the upside. This is for its investment strategy, investing strategy, all right? So keep buying some, investing some. In this way, you have the average and you are involved with this uptrend, okay? Again, the deals for this one, I might cover it inside the Q&A session that will be conducted next week for WW Pro members, okay? So in terms of trading, anytime market will give you a top, you should look for sell setups. Because this one, it will give you at least a corrective structure similar to this one now before any buy setup. This is the weekly chart, which means anytime market can give you a sell setup. Any new high is the potential last high now for US30. So in this one, if I go to the daily, all what I'm looking for is a wave similar to this one now. All right, minimum. Best case scenario, or like the ideal scenario, is something like this to the downside. Those of you are looking for sells, guys. All right. Now, for this one, we've got this up wave, corrective structure up, a running flat in the middle here, and then up again. And this market is about to give us a corrective structure, one push up before the next drop. In all the cases, any new high, if I go to the 4 hours, any new high at the potential last high. So any new high, if you go to this one, market went up, you can look for sells to make money trading this drop. Corrective structure here, we've got this up wave. A corrective structure, this is actually a perfect textbook pattern. Most of you know it now, yeah? So corrective structure up, corrective structure up. What's next? Potentially corrective structure up before the next drop. That will be minimum similar to this one. Basket scenario, you drop to break this low once more. All right, guys? So for this one, if you're an investor, you can buy this one, or you should buy this one. You can wait market to drop to buy in from the best or like better level. If you are a trader, you can look for sell setups here, and if you get a complete corrective structure, buy will be the direction. For now, we are at all-time high. Anytime market will give you a sell setup, as a trader, as a scalper, you should go for it. Any buy setup here without a stop, it's suicide in terms of trading. With that note, guys, I really wish you a successful trading week. WW Pro members, get ready, guys. Next week we have the Q&A session live with me. I'll share the details with you on Telegram and on Slack. WW Pro members, make sure to attend the Sunday session, make sure to attend the daily sessions, and of course the Wednesday update. With that note, guys, thank you very much for watching, and see all of you next Saturday.